Number 12, Rachel Jackson.
Faithful can feel it here. Victory just seconds away. Ryloba inbounds to a wide open Ainsworth, who knocks down a huge three. Defensive breakdown from the Irish. Sisson gets the inbound and a push from behind. And that will send Sisson back to the free throw line here. Notre Dame wanted the intentional foul, as that was a little bit of an aggressive push from behind. Almost sent her to the deck. We'll see what the officials decide here after a brief discussion. A lengthy discussion here going on between the three officials. This could help decide the game. I think you have to go with the initial call, and that was not an intentional foul. And an intentional foul has been called against Andover-Whitesville. My goodness gracious. A common foul changed to a flagrant here at Dansville. And
yeah, I mean, we know that, or they know that Vanessa's where we're trying to get the ball to, but our girls have done a good job of stepping up when they've needed to. I mean, you look at our last game, Vanessa had 24, the rest of the team had 25. For the rest of the team to outscore her is huge for us, and that also says a lot about Vanessa too, that the entire team needing to outscore her for us to get a win. I mean, that just shows what kind of a player she is. But I mean, they defended her well. They were really physical on her, and they made it tough for her to get the looks that she normally gets. We did have some other girls step up and knock down some big shots when they needed to, and they've been doing that throughout the year. So, it was definitely a tough one. Really proud of the girls, though. I mean, they played outstanding all year, and not the way we wanted to go out, but they battled tonight. They gave it everything they had. Just didn't go the right way for us.
At some point, did she say something to you guys, Vanessa, or did you say something to her? Because her defense, you could tell she was so unselfish on offense. And I was watching her away from the ball, and it was unbelievable what she was doing to Notre Dame. Was that a plan, or how that?
She does not get the credit defensively that she should. I mean, just because of what she does on offense, her defense gets overlooked. I mean, she had some huge stops tonight. The girl she was guarding had 7 points. And to be able to play that kind of defense on that end when she's getting beat up on the offensive end, says a lot about her. But same with the other girls. The other girls played really great defense too. I mean, to keep a team at this stage in the season below 40 points. You know, the other 4 girls on the floor every trip, they worked hard too defensively, and we got some good stops, and we made it tough for them. We just couldn't convert on the other end. Yeah, well, I mean, Andover and Whitesville have had great basketball traditions. We kind of had a feeling that things were going to gel and mesh pretty well. We didn't know that we would get to this point. That was our goal, is to get to the sectional finals and hopefully get a win. But we had a really good group of girls, and they bought in everything that Coach Bannerman and I had asked them to do this year, and it really was a pretty seamless transition, you know, combining the two.
What's the thing you're going to remember most about this group as you look back on this season? I mean,
boy, there's a lot. I would say how hard they worked and how much they enjoyed playing with each other.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a really good group of girls. We absolutely loved coaching them. They got along really well together. They pushed each other when they needed to. They joked around with each other when they needed to. But you know, just the way that they were all in on this season, on working together and doing what Coach and I asked them to do. I mean, it was just a really, really outstanding group of girls.